Welcome back, our football fanatics, to another episode of NFL Twin Take, NFL TWINcast. What does this hat say here, Corey? What does that say? Oh, 05.
No, it doesn't. It says 2020 World Series champions.
Oh, Chicago White Sox. 05 and then 2020 under that. Want to know why? Because as of the date of recording, what's today's date, actually?
September 1st.
September 1st, the Chicago White Sox
21-13
are all alone in first place in the AL Central, the best division in baseball. First place White Sox won 12 of 14 games. Luis Roberts, the future, best hitting team in baseball. Giolito no-hitter last week. Couple walk-offs. White Sox playoff World Series bound. That's why I have this hat, Corey.
Okay, so now besides your hat, I'm wearing Kyle. Who's this?
That would be the guy who just left for the NFL.
Yep, this is Jamar Chase. If you haven't heard of him, you've been living under a rock because he's the best wide receiver in college football. Won the award last year as best wide receiver. Had 20 receiving touchdowns as a sophomore. He's out of NOLA. He's going into the NFL, and he's going to be a top receiver taken. So, I wish the Saints could get him, but we're going to win the Super Bowl. So, Kyle, maybe the Bears have a shot. You're a top 3 pick.
Allen Robinson.
You'll be a top 3 pick. Jamar Chase, though, shout out. He's going to be the next big guy.
If Trubisky wasn't playing this year.
He's a stud, Jamar Chase, though.
Trubisky, yes. If he wasn't playing this year, I'd get Justin Fields.
But. Now, next, Kyle, I think some pretty big news.
Leonard Fournette, come to Chicago.
Come to Chicago. Speaking of LSU, I mean, no offense to Montgomery, but he didn't really prove much to me last year.
Didn't prove much.
The line was atrocious.
That was the most beautiful dancing I've ever seen in my life to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know why a guy dancing is the most beautiful dancing I've ever seen.
Dude. But again, the Bears were as soft as Charmin Ultra at their line. He had nowhere to go.
Here's my thing, though. He didn't do anything. I mean, he was behind the line every time I saw him with the ball. And he's already injured. He might be like fiberglass or something. So if he's hurt and Tariq Cohen runs side to side, he doesn't go forward, why don't they just sign Leonard Fournette? He's still on a rookie contract. He's a top 5 pick. He's a Bayou Bengal and the best to ever play college football at running back position.
This is NFL, not college.
He's a beast. He has a lot of potential. I would rather sign him if I were you guys and just let him take over. You get him pretty cheap.
Okay, the takeover part was
1-year rental.
As stupid as could be. I would love to sign him and have a good 1-2 punch.
1-2 punch, you need a good one.
We have David Montgomery again.
Okay, so you got a 1 punch.
Since David Montgomery is not healthy currently, yes, I would love to sign Leonard Fournette for dirt cheap. Have him be
dirt cheap.
He could be a Thunder.
This is the team that overpaid Nick Foles. That got kicked out of Jacksonville. You overpaid Mike Glennon. You overpaid Jimmy Graham, who made Russell Wilson.
Alvin Kamara is on the trade block as we speak.
That is false.
Alvin Kamara is on the trade block
That's the next topic we're going to. It's Tuesday, September 1st. Alvin Kamara is going to re-sign with the Saints by Thursday. So, all these agents in the hot topic and social media are going crazy. Alvin Kamara's smart.
Okay.
And then Sean Payton, he wants another ring. He's coming back.
Last topic. Move this piece of crap. Why am I wearing this jersey, baby? Return of the Mac. The 85 Bears are back. The Mac Daddy, the Mac Truck, the biggest badass in the NFL.
Wait. Time out. You say return of the Mac because last year he was MIA, correct?
Okay.
Last year, what did he have? 8 sacks?
We're going to talk about Mac first because you want to go and be funny over there. I think it's Comedy Central.
I'm just a dude. Big facts, man. Big facts.
Okay. A down season for Khalil Mack last year was 8.5 sacks and 4 forced fumbles. That was a down season, and he still made it.
I would say it was a down season.
It was a down season because our defense coordinator didn't realize you gotta move around.
Wait, time out. Isn't he the best though?
He is the best.
So why didn't he do better?
Akeem Hicks was out.
Okay, but
we had all these injuries.
He doesn't need Akeem Hicks.
He still had 8.5 sacks and 4 forced fumbles.
He's the best. He
was getting triple team. Triple team.
Okay, show me the footage.
Okay. Turn on any Bears. I turn on every Bears game.
A triple team.
Dude, he was like a triathlon or a marathon runner.
No,
his lungs. Yes, he was. He had to play offense, defense.
Dude,
he had to do everything.
2 seconds. I saw him hop
2 seconds, dude.
Hey,
he was on the field.
With my own eyes, I was at the Saints Bears game. I saw him on the sideline on some big plays.
No, dude, that guy, he wreaks havoc. People are terrified of him. His work ethic is second to none. He is a Mack truck when he bowls you over. And this year, This year he's got Quinn on the opposite side of the line. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year award winner.
Former?
Yes. He has the record for the most fumbles caused in the history of NCAA football. At Buffalo.
Oh, I thought we were just talking professional. It's college.
Okay.
When it was Leonard Fournette, it didn't matter.
He caused the most forced fumbles in history.
Because Buffalo plays high school teams. I've never seen him on ESPN in my life.
They were in the MAC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Northern Illinois is in the MAC. Toledo's
in the MAC.
Oh,
my God.
Ball State.
You're bragging about that?
Yes.
I could probably get a sack in that
No,
conference.
you couldn't. No, you
And
couldn't.
second off, okay, you want to talk about running a triathlon marathon?
He had 12 and a half sacks his first year on the Bears when he had no training camp.
That's funny, Kyle, because last year Cam Jordan had that. He had more than that. Cam Jordan doesn't leave the field. Cam Jordan's been Mr. Consistent his whole career.
One more thing.
Cam Jordan's better.
Dude, you're
He just doesn't have the hype. Cam, look up the stats.
Who is the only All-Pro at two different positions? That's
because he's not good enough to stay at one.
At defensive end and linebacker was Khalil Mack. The only one to ever do that. The only one to be All-Pro at two different positions. Want to know what he is on the Bears? The total package. He's an edge rusher.
So wait, what's he ranked?
He does it all. He's number one.
He's number one in
yes.
US?
And Aaron Donald's number
hold up.
two.
Now I got to go on.
Khalil Mack, though, bounce back year, defense player of the year. He's going to have over 10 sacks. He's going to have over 5 first fumbles.
If you're going to be a bounce back player, does that mean you had a bad year?
No, he didn't. Dude.
You have to bounce back from something, correct?
Pagano did not scheme him correctly. He had double and triple team. He had some health issues, and Akeem Hicks was out. Now he's got Robert Quinn on opposite. Second-year defense coordinator. He's healthy. He's got something to prove. He's back.
That's a laundry list of excuses.
No, it's a laundry list of reasons that everyone else in the league is going to have problems.
Okay, so I have... Are we going off of last year right now for this ranking?
This is based off of who you think this year.
So we're going off of this year?
You combine them. This is the top 5 edge rushers. Khalil Mack's going to be number 1.
Last year he was number 4. This year I got him at number 2. So last year Kyle can say all excuses he wants, but he didn't perform. I mean, it is what it is.
8.5 sacks.
I could have a lot of things going on in my home life and not do good at work, but at the end of the day, I didn't do good at work. So I mean, it is what it is. So that small violin's done playing.
That'd be like if you were.
He's number 4.
That'd be like if you were walking to school and you had 4 pit bulls chasing you, and then you told
I would make it to school.
Okay, exactly. But guess what? Then you were probably late, or you showed up in your violating dress code
if they were chasing me
because your jeans were torn, or you didn't turn in your homework because your dog ate your homework. Well, you still made it. Well, Khalil Mack still showed up, but he was getting mauled by 3. He was getting mauled by 3 linemen at once.
It was double teamed. It was not.
No, we had no one else to rush. It was all on him. It was all on him.
Well, he's a leader.
They sent the whole offense.
Okay, so I have Kyle could go on for days. I'm at number 2 because
Khalil Mack chasing the quarterback.
He is a freak of nature. He's basically besides last year, you can pencil in double-digit sacks every season
and 5 forced fumbles.
And he's going to be double teamed. So last year was an off year, so I'm at number 2.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to start now. Number 1 because he never has an off year. No matter what happens on that defense, no excuses. Kyle Aaron Donald.
I didn't see him when he played the Bears.
Wow, dude, he's an interior lineman.
He doesn't show up when we face him.
Dude, you play him twice.
I don't see him. I don't know. I faced him twice the last 2 years. I didn't even know he was on the field.
You would kill to have him on your team.
No, I'd rather have Khalil Mack.
He led the league in tackles for loss, but Kyle didn't see him last year.
No, couldn't find him.
He
missed that Bears game. Didn't get off in Chicago.
He's double teamed every play. And still has double-digit sacks every year. He had double-digit sacks last year again.
Wow.
Every year, dude. He was better than Khalil Mack.
No, he's not.
Still
Different positions.
That's my point.
He can only play 1. Khalil Mack can play 3.
Oh my gosh. He shouldn't be getting double-digit sacks. He shouldn't be getting the amount of pressure he does at his position. He's a freak. He's a beast. He's Mr. Consistent. He can't have a bounce back year, Kyle, because he's always dominant.
He's okay. I mean,
he's number 1.
He's made 6 Pro Bowls in 6 years. He won back-to-back Defense Players of the Year. Yeah, all that in a bag of chips.
Okay, he's number 1.
Yeah, he's
Max number 2.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, he's number 2.
We have 1 and 2 separate. Who's number 3?
Number 3. So number 3, who would I? Oh, okay. Number 3, I have Nick Bosa.
Okay, I got him 4, but let's hear your point.
My point is, out of that stacked defensive line last year, I think he was the best player on that line. He came in injured during training camp and still recorded 9 sacks.
You got to include that was a top defense too, not just line.
9 sacks last year. Won Defense Rookie of the Year honors. Almost single-handedly willed the Niners to that Super Bowl victory last year.
Green Bay has nightmares.
Havoc with that strip sack fumble against Mahomes in the Super Bowl. The guy's a beast. He's only going to get better. He's going to be healthier this year. They also brought in Kinlaw to help. He has a great defense, great coaching. He's got his second year in the league, and he's healthier. He already won Rookie of the Year, so what his ceiling, I don't see why it would get worse.
In my lifetime, I can't think of a defensive end that had a better rookie year. I mean, he did not look like a rookie. He just didn't.
Oh, unreal.
I thought he was like a...
I thought he's already playing better than his brother. And his brother's a stud.
Yeah. And I don't know, Nick Bosa just had it all last year. Like Kyle said, I think he could have won MVP of the Super Bowl if they won that game.
I love the moxie he plays with too.
Oh yeah, and he's funny, he's goofy when he gave it to Baker Mayfield. Mm-hmm. But literally, he had 4 postseason sacks. Oh, yeah. When the game got bigger, he got bigger. And I make a joke towards Green Bay, not to offend people, but dude, he destroyed Green Bay.
Yeah, that was
both
hilarious.
times they played him. The guy just He just has it all. I don't know what else to say besides he looked
Literally
like a veteran.
every single play, he's coming full motor. He's like the Energizer Bunny at your quarterback.
He's a freak.
So you got either, if you're not double teaming him, well, you can't because that D line. You have to have like your running back ready or
You gotta put
something
him.
to chip block him because I mean, 1-on-1, you see
He's
it
top
every
5,
play.
easily.
Yeah, he's who I pay attention to when the Niners are on the field on
He's fun to
defense.
watch.
He's who I watch because his motor. I mean,
He's
it's
fun to watch.
unreal.
Maybe one day Khalil Mack can look up and be just like him.
Khalil Mack already won a defense player of the year.
Well,
award,
I just wanted to throw it out there. So I had him at 4. Kyle, wanted who I had 3? Think yes.
Cam Jordan?
No, I wanted to, but I didn't want to be biased.
Oh, TJ Watt.
Nope.
Who the hell did you have at 3?
Super Bowl MVP. Helped Peyton Manning when he was
Oh, Von
his way.
Miller.
Yeah, there
Von
you
Miller.
go.
I forgot he was still
People
in the league.
forget he's in the league.
I
Thank
did
you.
too.
He's still good. He's still good.
He's still good.
Dude, he did just as good as Khalil Mack last year.
That is false.
That is true.
They're not even on the same planet anymore. Von Miller and J.J. Watt got shipped off to the old man planet.
Okay,
Khalil Mack's still in his peak.
Von Miller will be a top 5.
Khalil Mack will join him in like 3 years.
Top 5 edge rusher. Von Miller will be a part of that. I mean,
I keep forgetting this is a legacy award.
He's part of the reason Broncos won a Super Bowl. He's been a staple leader of that defense.
How many years ago was that Super Bowl?
They had an off year. Dude, it doesn't matter. The guy's still dominant. He is.
Oh, my. Have you ever heard of what hypocritical means?
How is that? Who?
My God, you just went off a tangent. I couldn't find
He
Khalil
did good
Mack.
last year.
Where was Khalil Mack?
I couldn't find him.
Where the hell was Von Miller? Besides his Old Spice commercials.
Put on footage.
He put on more footage than Old Spice.
Let me Google something. You keep talking, bro. I'll go to the Google.
To the Google?
The Google, bro. You talk about your stupid comments. Just
I don't have stupid comments.
Say whatever you were saying about
Okay, I will. So you have all these teams, like the Vikings have Daniil Hunter and that guy they just got. I can't pronounce his last name.
Okay.
From
So
Jacksonville.
he
There's
also
the Packers with these Smith brothers, and guess who has the best rushing attack in the whole NFC North and top 5 in the NFL because of one man. The Bears, because of Khalil Mack. Enough said.
Last year he did the same thing your player did. He had 8 sacks. He was a half
8
sack
sacks,
off.
pathetic. How many forced fumbles?
And Bradley Chubb was injured, just like Akeem Hicks.
Oh, Bradley Chubb is not Akeem Hicks.
Dude, he's better.
No, what?
Yes.
No, he is not,
yes,
dude.
Yes, he is.
Akeem Hicks, the Saints couldn't even hold his jockstrap.
Dude, we didn't want him. You
didn't want him. You gotta be kidding me. Akeem Hicks is one of the best.
You got the Saints sloppy seconds, man.
Sloppy seconds.
They didn't even want him.
Dude, he is one of the best nose tackles in all football.
All right, so me and Kyle disagree on that.
Goldman, but
I don't know how about Miller's not Kyle's top 5.
Tackles.
Actually, I do because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Next, the man who is the most underrated edge rusher in the game. 5 of his last 7 seasons, he's at double-digit sacks. He never leaves the field. If you watch the Saints at all, he doesn't take a play off. He's consistent. He's been a leader ever since he's been there. He gets better every year. He's an absolute stud. He's finally getting some recognition, but Cam Jordan needs to be in top 5. I know he's not in a lot of people's top 5, and that's because, I don't know why. Maybe because we don't have a great defense year in and year out. I mean, we've improved definitely. But he's a leader. Cam Jordan's a man. He's a man.
Yeah, he is.
He's
what keeps that defense steady, especially because the Saints score efficiently and a lot, so they actually are on the field a lot. People don't realize that when
it makes it harder.
For instance, like the Chiefs and the Ravens, their offenses score so quick, they pass a lot, so their defense is on the field a lot. And Cam Jordan's always been the one constant, the one consistent piece, especially with Davenport, and then who's the other guy who keeps getting hurt?
Sheldon Rankins.
And then your linebackers who can't stay on the field.
Mayor Davis is actually all pro first team.
Well, he's good, but besides him, you keep
15 and a half sacks last year.
Yeah, he's a stud. He is a stud. He's very he's overlooked, sorry.
Yeah.
Just like how Drew Brees is on the opposite side of the ball. But Cam Jordan, amazing. Great analyst, too, off the field.
Oh, he has a career.
Got a future right after football. And he still wants to play, how old is he right now?
Cam Jordan is 31, just like Von Miller.
Yeah, I think he still wants to play to 40.
Oh,
he loves football. He said
he's not slowing down.
He wants to keep getting. He wants to reach a certain amount of sacks, which he probably will, because the guy's a stud. And
he has 87 sacks right now.
He's hilarious too when he says stuff about how Brees is better than Brady, and he's a good teammate to have. Yeah. He backs you up, and he backs up his talk. So I could see Cam Jordan in that.
I at number 6. And I wanted to put him in top 5, but I put Von Miller. Maybe the legacy thing.
Von Miller, you already talked about Von Miller.
No, I'm saying I put Von Miller instead of this guy. TJ Watt.
I was going to say that's who I had, actually. Yeah. I had TJ Watt instead of Von Miller. And reason being, he was second in Defensive Player of the Year last year. Should have been first.
Yeah.
Defense player of the year went to the Stephon Gilmore from the Patriots, which is understandable, but I don't know how you don't win Defense Player of the Year when you have 14.5 sacks and 9 forced fumbles.
Well,
and then he had a couple picks, too. The guy did it all.
He was everywhere where the ball was. Pittsburgh almost made the playoffs when they had no business being close to it with that offense and injuries. And part of it was because of him and Mika Fitzpatrick.
Oh, and he's just bursting on his team. He's getting better each year.
He's making his own name instead of being known as JJ's brother.
He looks like JJ Watt, but I mean, dude, he's gonna get his own.
It's impressive. I mean, you go in a league when you have to basically try and compete with your brother.
Well,
like
and then
JJ
with Minka coming in, they're bringing back like that steel curtain or those good Steeler defenses, like when they had Palomalu and them. They're bringing back a good defense.
Yeah.
And he's the anchor of that defense. He was actually, and it actually does mean a lot. So not just like him. He was the Steelers team MVP. That's a pretty big,
big deal.
Yeah, he was the MVP of the whole team, voted, and the Steelers are a prestige organization.
He's easily top 5.
Yeah. So.
If I take out Von Miller, he's top 5. I had 2 guys just outside of the list. Kyle, did you have any? I'm gonna name a couple.
I mean, you got Chandler Jones, Danielle Hunter.
That's one of them. Danielle Hunter, LSU alum, absolute stud. I think he has the most sacks to start off a career. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna look up how many he has in his career so far.
Doesn't he average like 10.5 a year?
So this is what he had. So he had 14.5 sacks for consecutive seasons. He also was 3rd in total pressures, and he had 40 run stops last year. Just to name a few things, the guy's a stud. He was raw coming out of LSU. He had all the athleticism and talent and ability, but he kind of because of that, he didn't get picked till 3rd round, and he's definitely worth a 1st round player. Let's see though. Let's look up some stuff. But yeah, Danielle Hunter, I love the guy. I hate the Vikings, but I love my LSU boys. So Danielle Hunter's a stud. So he had 14.5 sacks last 2 years, 7 the year before that, but then 12.5 and 6. He's at 54.5 sacks in a 5-year span.
Yeah, so he's averaging 10 sacks a year.
Just about, if you want to average it, yeah. Yeah, he's a stud.
And now, even better, because I can't pronounce Nguake or whatever. So now that he's on another side of the D-line, that only helps him. Can't double him.
So he's going to crack the top 5 by next year. He should. He's just like Cam Jordan. No one talks about Danielle Hunter. I don't know why that is. Like, a lot of people don't actually know him unless you're an NFC North fan.
The Vikings have like a top 5 defense every year.
He's very overlooked. Yeah. He's just not a popular guy. The NFL hasn't marketed him good, I guess. I don't know. But the next guy, Kyle's going to get extremely pissed and mad, but I'm not going to be biased here, is Zadarius Smith.
Who?
Zadarius Smith.
Never heard of him.
Led NFL with 104 pressures.
Couldn't see him.
4th in run stops.
Wow.
I mean, Green Bay never was known for a defense since we've been alive.
Still are.
And those Smith quote-unquote brothers, they changed scenery there. They changed the culture. He's the leader of that defense. Zadarius Smith made a Pro Bowl. I mean, he was always...
Pro Bowl, wow.
Dude, he always...
You get a Pro Bowl for tying your cleats and showing up outside there.
Well, not Bears players. He was behind the line of scrimmage on every play. I think I saw him, it looked like he was best friends with Trubisky. I mean, he was all over the guy. But Zadarius Smith, dude, I'm not being biased. He's not top 5. He's got to be behind all the guys we just named. I'd put him at 8. He's 8. Just because there was one
maybe
big
number
year.
12.
He does what he did last year. He'll be top. He can crack top 5. But so here's my list. I'll let Kyle name his, and then we'll go through what Madden had. I had Aaron Donald 1, Khalil Mack 2, Von Miller 3, Nick Bosa 4, Cam Jordan climbing the ladder at 5, T.J. Watt at 6. I had Danielle Hunter at 7, and Zadarius Smith at 8.
Okay, that's an okay list there. I had Khalil Mack at 1. That's an obvious.
Well, that's a biased
Defense
list.
Player of the Year this year. Number 2, Aaron Donald, stud. Just him and Khalil Mack are both in their own tier. Number 3, I would put Cam Jordan, but number 3, I'm going coming into this year just because how good they are and how young they are. Nick Bosa 3, 4, T.J. Watt. Should have won it last year. And then 5, Cam Jordan, Mr. Consistency.
Yeah, so what did Madden
have?
It's a Madden podcast, and he doesn't have the rankings in front of him.
Hold on.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. What did
Kyle dropped the ball on this one.
What did Madden
Good job, Kyle. He has one homework assignment. Come up with the top 5 edge rushers for Madden rankings, but...
Well, I already knew it was Khalil Mack.
That's a little too much for you.
Okay. Woo! Khalil Mack!
That's for outside linebacker.
Oh, darn it.
All right, but he got 97, so we'll put him in the list. Well, let's look at the ratings there. So Aaron Donald would be 1. J.J. Watt's not top 5 anymore. That's kind of biased.
Okay, so they got Aaron Donald 1, J.J. Watt. Okay, that's like the Gronkowski
Yeah,
His
that's
legacy.
BS.
Sorry, love you, JJ, but dude, you're stay on the field.
Cam Jordan next. That's a good one.
What do you think? No, 96. Next
Yeah,
would be
that's
Khalil Mack
his
and
overall rating.
Khalil Mack and Von Miller.
Yeah, but I'm talking about per position.
What?
Okay, get out the way. So 4 positions. We did edge rusher as linebackers or defense lineman, D tackle. I did on anyone that gets quarterback pressures. So they got Donald ranked the highest. They got Watt second highest. Mack and Miller are right above Jordan. Then there's Jordan and Cam Jordan. Yeah, that's about their list. Because in the next part we have cover linebackers like Bobby Wagner and stuff, and then we got defensive backs. So we only have one more week before the season starts. Thank goodness. So next week will be our last rating one, going over the Madden rankings, and I think I wanted Kyle. I don't know about you, but I say we just kind of touch on. You want to just touch on defensive backs or a little bit of middle linebackers? What are you thinking?
I'm fine with defensive backs, or should we do a?
So we'll probably do defensive backs and then just list some middle linebackers.
Yeah, that's fine. And then once the season kicks off, we're gonna do like what, like some.
We'll do like a pick show.
Yeah, quick, like 5 picks. Upset maybe. I don't know. We'll do a
some
quick
power rankings.
Yeah, quick power ranking show each
just
week.
Short episodes.
Reaction. Yeah,
a lot shorter than this, but we'll just do weekly.
Sure, the Bears will be 16-0, and
yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, pay attention. By Monday or Wednesday, the Bears are going to choose who their starting QB is for the season. Mitch Trubisky, starting off week 1.
Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. One more ranking episode next week, right?
And then we'll get down to the gritty, man. The real season on the gridiron.
And next time we record, that's the first week of football officially. So next week's NFL week, Thursday.
Oh, let's do it.
Yep. So
football.
Go Saints and Who Dat.
Super Bowl.
Thanks for listening.
Bear down, my Bear Leavers.